countryside, longing for that tender touch of the one I love so much. Always on the road it seems, chasing after broken dreams. You know I'm in those streets someday, but till then I'll have to say, while I'm gone, remember me. Don't give a thought to where I'll be. Don't you worry, I'll be true. Now I come running back to you. City lights just make me cry, longing for that countryside, longing for that tender touch of the one I love so much. City lights just make me cry. 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 Well, if you think that I'm not leaving, you can count the days of gold. Well, girl, I packed my bags this morning and I placed them by the door. Hey, and I left a goodbye note just like 1,000 times before. Well, I know you don't believe it. You think I'm not that strong. And if you think that I'm not leaving, you can count the days of gold. Girl, if you think that I'm not leaving, you can count the days of gold. Hey, I know I left 1,000 times, yeah, and each time I came back home. Well, this time I'm really leaving, you're finally on your own. And if you think that I'm not leaving, you can count the days of gold. Let's get out of here, Clem. Girl, if you think that I'm not leaving, you can count the days of gold. Hey, I know I left 1,000 times, but each time I came back home. Well, this time I'm really leaving, you're finally on your own. And if you think that I'm not leaving, you can count the days of gold. And if you think that I'm not leaving, you can count the days of gold. So if you think that I'm not leaving, pretty. So a sweet young thing with her guns together and loaded, she sure was pretty. Brought my buggy to a screeching halt. I asked her if she'd like to live. She crawled right in and said thanks for the ride. My friends call me Sally Swell. Well, her long blonde hair was blowing in the wind as we were trucking up 41. And her jeans were tight and her blue eyes sparkled like diamonds in the sun. She talked about a lot of things on the way, and we got into town just about 9. It didn't take long for me to realize what Sally had on her mind. Sally said, "Swell, took me for a ride as she made me late for my show." She taught me some things my daddy never told me, and I'm sure my mama didn't know. Well, now we got 3 kids and a big black dog in a little white house down in Jackson. Though Sally says Swift ain't a Swift anymore, she's just as swift as she was way back then. Well, now Sally says Swift took me for a ride as she made me late for my show. She taught me some things my daddy never told me, and I'm sure my mama didn't know. And now we got 3 kids and a big black dog in a little white house down in Jackson. Though Sally says Swift ain't a Swift anymore, she's just as swift as she was way back then. Though Sally says Swift ain't a Swift anymore, she's just as swift as she was way back then. Came from a family big as Texas, and his mom and dad had 9 kids after all. Yeah, and all my aunts and uncles were good people, but my Uncle Frank was always 10 feet tall. Yes, Uncle Frank spoke to me softly even when I wasn't good, and through my troubled years my Uncle Frank, he understood. He said, "You can lean on me, son, I won't ever let you fall." He could always make things right, cause Uncle Frank was 10 feet tall. With Aunt Betty frying chicken in the cabin, me and Uncle Frank were out back in the snow. As he worked on that old Willys Jeep, I noticed, yeah, my Uncle Frank was really 10 feet tall. Yes, Uncle Frank spoke to me softly even when I wasn't good. Through my troubled years, my Uncle Frank, he understood. He said, "You can lean on me, son, I won't ever let you fall." He could always make things right, cause Uncle Frank was 10 feet tall. Softly even when I wasn't good. Through my troubled years, my Uncle Frank, he understood. He said, "You can lean on me, son, I won't ever let you fall." He could always make things right, cause Uncle Frank was 10 feet tall. He could always make things right, cause Uncle Frank was 10 feet tall. He could always make things right, cause Uncle Frank was 10 feet tall.